Good morning, it's Jena here at the Fierce Encouragement headquarters on Friday morning. And I would like to read to you this morning a chapter from this book by Julia Cameron. She's the author of The Artist's Way, and this book is called The Sound of Paper, starting from scratch. I read this chapter to my in-person group, Room to Write, that meets here on Wednesdays. And we used it as a jumping off point for our writing on Wednesday. And as I read, I realized there's so much in this short chapter that I think many of us could stand to hear on repeat. So I thought I would share it with you. And again, the book is called The Sound of Paper by Julia Cameron. The chapter is called Finding Our Feet. In order to begin, we must start with where we are. That precise point is the taking off place, the entryway to where we are trying to go. It is a morning in mid-May. I have just driven across the country from New York to New Mexico. I arrived home in Taos yesterday. My familiar house feels like a foreign country, and I do not know how to unfurl my days here. The sky outside my writing room window is blue. Deeper blue mountains bulk in the distance. Closer in, the sun beats down on the tin roof of my old adobe house, and the day stretches out with languor. This is where I am. Where are you? Often we are dissatisfied with where we are. We want to be somewhere else, somewhere more finished and respectable before we begin. Let me just get my legs under me, we think. Then I will think about the art I want to make. Sound familiar? The truth is, thinking about the art we want to make is part of how we get our legs underneath us. When we start with where we are, however awkward and unfinished, we start with something real. The something real may be, stop, Julia, I don't feel ready. But that is as good a place to begin as any, and so we start. We take our pen to the page and we move our hand across it, listening to the faint, whispery sound of paper. Here we go. Here we are. Ready, aim, and fire. It's not so bad, really, writing from where we are instead of from some imaginary place. It's good, really, to start with the truth. Today, I am frightened. My life stretches in front of me like a highway going nowhere that I know. I slip into the car. I put the car in gear. I touch the gas. My God, I'm going somewhere, but where? When we say we are afraid to begin a project, we are actually saying something else. I am afraid of how I will feel as I continue. We do not want to start because we do not know that we can continue. It is not the start, it is the finish that troubles us. We do not want to start because we do not know that we can continue. Wanting to know where we are going is often how we fail to go anywhere at all. Rather than surrender to the mystery of the creative journey, we want to know each sight we will see, each obstacle we will confront, each something that we will encounter if we dare to begin. The truth is that we cannot know where our creative trail is taking us. We cannot predict precisely who and what it is we will become. The only certainty is that we will change from who and what we are. We will become something larger and something more, but exactly the form that something more and larger will take is a creation that we have not yet created and cannot demand to know. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief is an excellent prayer for travelers, and as creative beings, travelers are what we are at the core. The refusal to begin our journey doesn't keep us from having one. We do our days in motion anyway, like prisoners making their daily rounds within the walls. It is when we willingly embark, praying, take me where you would have me go, make me what you would have me be, that our journey becomes at once God's and more uniquely our own. Each of us is unique and irreplaceable. There is only one of us in all of time. We are on this earth, partnered always by unseen forces that would guide us and guard us as we journey into the unknown. No one else can take our journey for us. Two people setting off side by side will still encounter different sights, different wonders. The openness to begin is all the openness we are required to have each day. We start today, and tomorrow we start again, and the day after we start again, as we will the day after that. In this way and no other does our journey come to us. We begin. The rest unfolds through us. And with that, keep beginning, keep going, and have a great weekend.